What's up, crypto junkies? It's Jay, and welcome to another video. Thanks so much for taking a couple minutes and jumping on with me. We're going to talk today about Verge, and really the big question is Verge just a steamy pile of shit, or is it a great coin that you should be holding and you should be, I don't know, super excited about? Should you join Verge fam hashtag or not? Okay, that's what we're going to talk about. So let's take a quick look here. Verge, it should be doing good, right? I talked already about this. We all heard about the Pornhub announcement, which is revolutionary, which we'll talk more about. But why the fuck are we down 28%? Okay, what's that saying? Buy the hype, sell the news. So they were hyping up this big thing going on, this big announcement. And then they dropped the huge announcement, and bango, we see a huge drop. All right, so what does this end up being? This is the daily chart. Let's grab Wick here, 37%. So let's drop down to something a little bit more useful. There we go. This never ceases to amaze me. So we see the nice run up, and this is when all the smart people were starting to sell. And 1423 sats, that's not bad. I don't know what that is in dollars, I'm sorry. We see a 73% drop all the way together. If we go off this wick, it bounced off the 200 EMA essentially. 75% drop. I've never seen that. And what's crazy to me is it's really good news, actually. Like, it's good news for the whole crypto community. It's great for crypto as a whole, and I'll talk more about this huge deal with Pornhub. So this tells me that what was at play is because they tried to pre-hype the hype, is we got some pump and dumps that went down, okay? This thing was pumped and dumped. When you see a coin go 75% drop, like, I can't even think of a coin that's done that since I've been in crypto since fucking last July. It's awful, it's horrible to see that happen. All right, so here's the big news. Pornhub partners with XVG. This is actually kind of a crappy way to put it. It's MindGeek. MindGeek is the media company that owns Pornhub and a shitload of other virtual properties. If you don't think that they are huge, whoa, wait, where's my thing here? Okay, hold on. Here we go. I had to pull it back up. MindGeek is huge. Look at this. I love how it's like, oh, okay, well, what are they getting per day? Daily visitors. Holy shit, 115 million plus daily visitors across their web properties, across their network. Pornhub is a huge site. It's like the 16th largest in the world. Hold on, let me see. And in 2017, Pornhub had 28.5 billion visitors for the year, on average of 81 million daily visitors. 81 million daily visitors. They had a total of 24.7 billion searches performed, which equates to 50,000 searches per minute in 2017. This is huge, okay? This is so huge. So tweets like this, sorry Peter, I usually like your stuff, but this is fucking stupid. Okay, this is not a game changer. Sorry, bud, it is. All it's going to take is, just one PayPal, one Amazon, one Alibaba integration, and we will see billions, hundreds of billions of dollars dropped into this market. I don't know if this is it. XVG is going through a rocky road right now with a 51% hack that just occurred. We'll talk more about that. Give me just a sec. But getting back on track, this equation doesn't make sense. What this is simply a guy who doesn't like Verge, who's trying to justify it. And that's what you get a lot in the crypto space. So we're going to take a massive aside for a second and talk about this. There is a difference between a speculator and investor. You need to read The Intelligent Investor, follow Warren Buffett, follow Charlie Munger, and you will understand this philosophy and this concept. A speculator is people probably like you that are listening, and definitely me. I'm working towards becoming an investor. An investor would be going after blockchain technology. A speculator goes after Verge. Okay, see the difference? So Investor goes after the underlying technology, the foundation of a thing, a market, a category, a business, a brand. Speculators trade, on news and speculation, and is it going to go up, and in general kind of group consensus, okay? That's what we all do. Again, buy the news, buy the hype. What is it? Buy the hype, sell the news? Yeah, something like that. So this is a really bad depiction of it, and really bad logic, actually. Okay, of the small percentage of people who pay for porn, which you don't have the stats, brother. You have no clue, actually. I don't either. So it's probably a lot of people, though. If it wasn't a lot of people, the whole porn industry wouldn't be where it's at right now if people weren't paying for it on a massive scale, man. Massive scale. Okay, they wouldn't be making the big changes that they're constantly making in credit card processing, masking and blanking names, and the business name to protect the statement that the customer will get, and the charges, like all of that, man. Like that would not be there if it wasn't a big market. It's a multi-billion-dollar a year market. I can assure you of that. Not the whole porn industry, just the transacting side of it, okay? So how many understand crypto? Of those, how many understand what XVG is? Of those, where do we buy XVG from? Why wouldn't they just stick with credit card and debit card? That's almost like the same argument like of going back to Bitcoin when it first came out. Why don't I just use my credit or debit card? Why would I use Bitcoin? That's kind of how crazy this sounds to me. And for a big Bitcoin proponent, I'm sorry, man, this is just showing that you don't, this is just showing your beliefs and outlining a belief and opinion that you hold, which is that XVG is garbage. Once you pump out XVG to an entire network of hundreds of millions of people, over time, yes, they will start to use it because it provides them with more anonymity than they're getting now. It'll get the credit card purchase off the statements, off the, out of the wife's eyes, and she won't know what is going on at all, okay? Or the girlfriend or whatever, maybe vice versa, same thing. Women go in there too. So it gets it off of there, gives more anonymity. This belief is part of the overall thing and pattern that you'll see in crypto, which is that there's just way too much of swinging opinions in crypto, and people tout it as its truth. Like investors and fundamental analysis versus technical analysis, like we're talking about two separate worlds, and I don't like how people just mash it all up. Okay, this is right and this is wrong, because people take that as truth. We need to divide that again, and I think it just fundamentally is like a lot of these people don't even know old school investing and the kind of terminology and the way you need to break this up. People who talk about fundamental analysis, those are investors. People who talk about technical analysis and what's happening right now, those are speculators. Okay, and you don't have a lot of investors really looking at speculation. You don't really have a lot of speculators looking at investing and what, you know what I mean, like those pieces. So all the time in crypto, we see that happening, like, no, this project's a pile of shit. Why? I hate to say it, but like 99% of the projects are kind of a pile of shit until they aren't. 90% of coins could be a scam until they aren't. So again, I'm just, yeah, let's make apples, apples, oranges, oranges, okay? So they're doing a huge 300,000 Verge giveaway. You're supposed to get some of the prizes. You get a date with one of the porn stars. You get a virtual date with Stormy Daniels, which she's gotten repopularized again because of the Donald Trump stuff. So they're doing this whole promo. But let's time out. Let's rewind this here. Let's talk about some of the drama. Okay, there was supposed to be a unique partnership coming up. That was on the 14th. This was being talked about. People thought it was Ledger HQ. Not Ledger HQ, Ledger, okay, the Ledger wallet. They thought that this was going to be the integration. Ledger came back quickly and said, nope, not happening. So they were kind of playing on the hype a little bit, letting the drama build, letting the conspiracy theories build, and it turns out it was Pornhub. But there's something else that happened, which is that Verge was hacked. So they're going to have to do a forced fork. I don't know if they've already done this, to be honest with you, but they had a 51% hack. Basically, a miner found a he found a vulnerability and he was able to mine anywhere between 250,000 to 3.9 million Verge out of this scenario, okay? It could have been that much. 250,000, I mean, with the current price, like, that's not even that much to go buy. That shouldn't really bother anybody. But getting up into millions, that could be a problem. So this is really the underlying issue, is that they keep getting hit again and again with issues. And the developer team, Justin, they play it down like there's nothing going on and like, oh, hey, it's not really a big deal, when in fact it is. So the message that the hacker wrote was that, hey, Verge, get some real developers, fix your code. We found 2 more exploits, which we can make quick hashes as well. On top of that, there's constant Verge scams going on, you know, fake Verge official accounts touting and saying, send me an ETH, I'll send you a bonus back. I don't know why people fall for this, honestly. Like, why would they do that? I don't care the story. Like, if it's too good to be true, it is. So, but anyways, so there's been problem after problem with Verge. I've been trading this back since we were in a bull market, and I'm a speculator, so I don't really care. I want to just make money off it. I'm scalping it. I'm holding on to it for a couple months at a time. I'm waiting for these news and collaborations to hit. That's all I really care about as a speculator, okay? As an investor, I'm part of hashtag Verge fam. I'm in there. I care. I'm in the Bitcoin forum thread. I'm in it, right? Me, I'm not, all right? And I've sold out. I had the rest of my sell orders set for this big run up that we saw. So I sold out nicely. I made some money. That's all I care about, all right? You can come here yourself, hashtag, well, not hashtag, but just search XVG and you'll see everything that's going on. They did a big stunt in, what was it, San Jose, with a big money truck, money bags. The porn star was there, Pornhub and Verge. This is a big deal, okay? With the amount of traffic that the MindGeek network gets, this is big, okay? This is really, really big. And so it's surprising to see such a big dump. That wasn't Verge fam. That wasn't, I would say, your typical cryptocurrency market at play here. That was a pump and dump. And that's what happens when you kind of do these hype fests and talking about announcing the announcement before the announcement. Like, we always make fun of that with Tron because they're always making an announcement about an announcement. They're not that great at marketing. Verge, I wouldn't say they're great at marketing, but they knocked down a killer deal. It's leaving a lot of people asking why, oh, why would Pornhub team up with Verge? But it don't matter, guys. They got it done. It's crazy, and I think overall this is a great thing. If you want to turn into a Verge holder, do your TA, grab somebody else's TA, make a decision, get in on this. If you want to become a long-term holder, I actually think that it's, you know, this will get a lot of people excited. There will be a lot of long-term holders come out of this. But right now it's definitely correcting up. Wait for it to hit that bottom, buy in. But my consensus is that Verge isn't a big steamy pile of shit. It's all relative, man. There's so much drama and so much opinions and bullshit in crypto. Like, sometimes you don't know which way is north. It just spins your compass around and around. That was really the true point of this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope it served you. Hope it provided you with some value. I hope that it helps you make a better decision. And not just Verge, but just overall in the crypto space, because it can be a little confusing to navigate this. And that's it. If you are brand new to the channel, go ahead and smash the like button. Take a second, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to see more of our action, hit in your news feed, and we'll see you very soon in a future video. See ya.